Man, let's talk about the time Ra's al Ghul walked down Leonardo and Donatello of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Leonardo had to lock the hell in. First and foremost, thanks and praise to Zane Popsicle for the actual correct pronunciation of Ra's al Ghul's name in Arabic.
It's not Ra's al Ghul. It's a title. It's not his name. We don't know his real name. It's Ra's al Ghul.
Not sure why men are giving her shit in the comments for being right about something. Oh, I know why. Misogyny. While Batman and Shredder are busy with their rematch, Donatello and Leonardo try to stop this machine, the Cloud Seeder, from doing what it's supposed to do. Ra's al Ghul steps out the shadows saying Batman sends children to do his work for him? Not a good look. Maybe another needs to die before he learns to better his ways. Then my man takes off the cloak to show the old man muscles and strength about to be in effect. Leo and Donnie are back-to-back Lethal Weapon cover style like, yeah, we got this. I'm looking at them like, nah, y'all really don't. When a young man takes off his shirt to fight, like, that's different, that's whatever. When an old man takes off a cloak to fight, and he's shirtless, as a matter of fact, he's been walking around shirtless all day with just the cloak on, this is different. Donatello and Leonardo look at each other like, man, fuck what he's talking about. Ra's al Ghul gets it fucking popping, going right after these guys, dancing on him and putting pressure there. They're backing away. He's hitting them with a mixture of the Zangief Cyclone and the Yoshimitsu Spin, but keep in mind, Ra's al Ghul has one hand behind his back while he's doing this. The form way too cold. He parries Donatello, focuses on Leonardo, gets him off balance, goes back to Donatello, and sidesteps his attack and gets him the fuck up out of here. Not only does Ra's al Ghul have strength and power, that old man strength, but he's got speed too. But worse than that, he has years and years and years of experience. The brothers try to put pressure on Ra's al Ghul again, but he's just backing away, hand behind his back still, sword in hand. My man is smiling. Ra's al Ghul is giving them space, but every time they try to close in, he cuts it off. Donatello tries to go low, but Ra's al Ghul is already there. Leonardo tries to coordinate the attack. My man is able to sidestep again. Quick, get him the fuck up out of here again. Donatello sees his brother kicked all the way back to the wall. He says, fuck it, I'm still with it. Comes in strong against the demon's head, but Ra's al Ghul parries him down, getting his bow onto the rail. Follows that up with a boot to the ribs. Donatello is down. Ra's al Ghul goes in for a thrust, but the bow is in the way and his sword goes right through the bow. Which makes me wonder, I can't tell if that was Ra's al Ghul's plan from the jump or if that was a block from Donatello. Judging by the reaction that Ra's al Ghul has on his face, I'm wondering if it was a block, because he looks a little like, But then you see the idea for the next move come to his head as he then grabs Donatello's arm, places it on the rail, spins around, and gives it an axe kick right down the middle, breaking it. Ra's al Ghul moving like black and gold NXT primetime Shayna Baszler. She was breaking everybody's arm. Donatello screams out, he is done. The demon's head kicks him over the edge ever so gently, and we see Leonardo lose it. But Donatello's closer to the machine than he needs to be at, so he's like, well, that was embarrassing. I'm gonna go do this now. Leonardo is chasing down Ra's al Ghul. He's cutting away. He is angry. Ra's al Ghul is like, your form sucks. Boot to the face. We see Leonardo tumbleweed down embarrassingly. He's only got one sword now. The other one under the demon head's boot. Leo gets his bearings and he hears Batman in his head saying, hey! You over here getting mad and getting sloppy. That ain't gonna help you protect your brothers. Focus! And then we see the demon head, Ra's al Ghul, walking down Leonardo like, yeah, we both know how this ends. Also, I love the detail of him having an Arabic sword and it being curved. It's such a great reflection of Ra's al Ghul's background. Anyway, back to the violence. Leonardo steals himself, gets ready and says, alright, let's get this shit. And they come in swinging at each other. They're trading blows and we see Leonardo play dirty, stepping on Ra's al Ghul's foot. Ra's al Ghul notices and he's like, oh, okay. And we see him doing that, trying to fuck up his footwork there. But this, the big bag demon head, he's still swinging. But what I love about this is Leonardo has gotten close and he's trying to make this an infight and he is blocking and dodging and woo, when he flips on him. And I gotta give credit to Leonardo because he's not just doing that shit to make it look fancy, even though it does. He's doing that shit to get different angles on Ra's al Ghul. But this is big bad demon head over here. This ain't nothing he ain't seen before. But Leonardo getting spicy right now. He's turning up the heat, keeping that gap closed, putting big pressure on Ra's al Ghul. Ra's al Ghul can see this too. He's like, all right, more pressure. Okay, and then he's unarmed. But that doesn't faze him. He goes for a kick. Leonardo gets out the way, dodges that shit, goes up top, try to cut him down. Gets his sword caught. Ra's al Ghul, you gotta say the whole name, not only catches the sword with his palms like he's in Samurai Showdown, he breaks that shit and smiles as he does it. Leonardo is oh fuck, cause this balances off and he's coming toward Ras, and Ras nails this dude under the jaw, pushing him the fuck back again. There's a common theme in this fight at this point. Leo got air on this hit too. He lands, and Ras Al Ghul sees that. He's like, gonna walk over and get my sword now. Okay. Leonardo turns over to see Ras Al Ghul standing over him with the sword in his face, and he's like, how? And Ras is telling him, yo, you young kids, man, I am hundreds of years old. I've trained with the greatest fighters. My guy, I knew Alexander before he was great. Vlad the Impaler, we were besties. I used to go hunting with Shaka Zulu. I was cool with Genghis Khan. I know Miyamoto Musashi, and I know Sasaki Kyojiro, man. Like, I am so nice. Genghis Khan may be the best man at it, and Leonardo, sick of hearing this shit, kicks this man right in the junk. You can see the demon head's eyes just go crazy. The mascara about to be running because he's gonna have some tears from this shit. Ras Al Ghul goes down holding his junk like, yo, who does that in the fight? And Leonardo pops up like, yeah, I do. I'm 16 and I learned this shit from a rat. And he gives him the fucking pressure points. Stops Ras Al Ghul cold. Now it's a little wild that Leo fought dirty, but hey, this is a fight. Anything goes. And I'm ninja, not samurai. A win is a win.